Hi everyone, we have woke up to an absolute sweatbox this morning. Me and Martha are both just lying in a pool of sweat.
So hot.
But it's only 14 degrees outside. We fell asleep last night, gone 1 o'clock, and it's now 8 o'clock, which actually doesn't sound too bad, but we're both shattered.
I can't sleep in here any longer, it's so hot.
So we're gonna go and venture down to where you can get into the water next to some changing rooms and scope out if we're just going to jump straight into the lake because we need to cool down. Wow, it's such a nice day. So we're literally just tented there. We can get in the water right here. We couldn't capture it on camera then, but as soon as we opened the tent door, we were like, oh, there's not too many mosquitoes. And then, poof, just like from every single direction, there must have been about 30 of them, all in the porch of our tent. I've never seen mosquitoes like this before. I've seen it on videos before, but I didn't think it could exist in real life.
I've just realised something, and that it's been exactly a week today that we left to start this trip, which is absolutely crazy to me that it's already been a week. But I feel like so much has happened, and I think today feels like the first day that we've actually finally got some routine and some order with this whole camping malarkey. You know, setting up the coffee, washing clothes, washing ourselves, getting a fire going, all of them things. I feel like we're actually starting to get job roles out here instead of it just being sort of a big mess and us wondering what we're doing and asking what's next. Yeah, and what a spot for it to finally sink in for us as well, that this is what we're doing and it's been a week. This is getting very dusty. I also wanted to mention that my clock is wrong, but Mitch reset his clock and he lost his kilometre trip from when we first started, so I've kept mine as when we first started and Mitch's is now from when we got off the ferry. But the clock will go back once we get to Norway, so not too worried. So it's 12:15 now and we are heading out for the day.
Okay, so in terms of riding today, the general consensus is we're just going to ride until we feel comfortable to stop. Today we're pretty much pushing all the way east to the eastern part of Finland where the border to Russia meets. I don't know if we'll make it all the way there, it depends on how we get on. I've made a few map markers along the route in different parts of the trail to sort of give us a place to stay tonight, or potential place to stay tonight, depending on how we get on.
Today was the last day we'd be spending in the more populated part of Finland, if you can even believe that with how quiet it has been. But yeah, after we passed the last big city on our route, this is exactly what we were looking forward to. Finland is one of the last few places in Europe where you can really feel like you're on your own, and as we push closer to and above the Arctic Circle, it will gradually become more and more remote.
We've genuinely been sat at this junction now for about 2 minutes. I'm looking forward to going more remote. Oh look, every time there's a gap on one side of the road, there's not on the other. For God's sake. After this red one. You ready? Yeah.
We've made it to a Lidl. We're leaving the bikes there. But we both want to go in because we both love going into new supermarkets and we haven't had the experience together yet. So this is what we're doing. We're taking everything in a trolley in with us. Because you guys already know what we're coming in here for. We've just been in. This has cost us about £17 for this stuff. And we're now just making sandwiches out of a little trolley. Because we're too hungry to wait, and it just makes more sense for us to do it like this. Less stuff to carry. Alright, so little shop all done and put away. We're definitely testing out how much we can fit in these giant loot bags, but so far they're holding up. And we've also gone a bit more extravagant for tea tonight, which is why it was also fun for us to both go in. So I'm excited to show you that tonight and cook that up instead. But for now, we're gonna get back out. It feels like it might rain. Not sure though. We've just got fuel to get, and then we'll get back on the trail.
Bloody hell. I hope this runs more regular than the one last night. We didn't know this ferry was here at all on the map. Can you read it?
No.
This one's got to be more regular.
Well, there's people waiting, so that's going to be a good sign.
Well, that wasn't long of a wait. This is a much bigger ferry than they were on yesterday. Although I'm not sure if we have to pay for it. Finn ferries. Oh, there's the timetable. Every 15 minutes. Oh, he's fishing. I want to fish today. I think we should finish earlier today so I can go for a fish.
Yeah. We go into the front? Or are we at the back? Oh no, we're at the back.
Don't fall off, Mark. Oh my god, I say that and then I wobble. Oh, I want to go up there, like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, they've got ice cream. Oh, can I have one, please?
We didn't get it on camera, but we just went to fill up some water at a petrol station, and when I filled up the bladder, it looked like milk. It was like that cloudy. So we're on a bit of a mission to find some water at the minute. My throat is so dry.
Do you want a bit?
I don't know if I'll reach.
I don't know how much is in there, so... Oh yeah. This is quite intimate. Oh! Oh, we're going!
Oh, they're coming to give you some ice cream.
Oh, that'd be lovely if they did.
What, would you, if you pop that in your mouth now, would you eat some of it?
Yeah. Mitch keeps saying that I've turned feral on this trip.
Yeah.
I feel like it just all goes out the window, Mitch.
Without going TMI, I was digging a hole for Martha last night.
Oh, what are you meant to do? We're living in the wild. Oh, that's for like the... Oh, that's cool. It's got a light for each lane. So one can go now. We're one.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I need to turn my bike on. I was too distracted by the flashing light. Oh, cool.
It's cold, if that means anything.
Looks a bit better.
Looks way better.
So when it settles, you have to see if it'll...
Yeah, that's a million times better than the other one.
Okay. We've got water. Yay. It's a random petrol station. But we're very fortunate that Finland has these at pretty much every single one, where you can do your air and water for free. And we also don't know where else we'd get water from, because they don't seem to have fountains or anything here, like other European countries. Oh, I've still got some. Maybe I'll drink some. It has just taken us over 20 minutes to decide if we want to stay at this spot, which seems ridiculous because of how beautiful it is. But we were just trying to scope out our route for the next couple of days, because it's only like 6:20, so that is super early to be settling in for the night, when last night it was like past 11 o'clock. But we've decided we're going to stay here, and I'm excited to show you around the spot. The only other problem that we've got is we're gonna put our tent on this bit, and it's very gravelly and rocky
And not flat.
and not flat. So that was the only downside. However, the other spot that we're going to go to is like another over 60 kilometres away, which would take us over an hour, and then if someone's there, I'd be very disappointed. So I feel like be grateful for what we've got right now, and let's make it work instead.
Make it work, it's stunning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know, that is the problem, because if we left here and then there's someone there at this other spot, or it's not as nice, or there's more mosquitoes, we'll be kicking ourselves. And this is literally perfect. Aside from the little tent issue, which I think we can rectify, it is absolutely beautiful.
So like Martha said, we're really struggling for flat ground here, but I reckon there is just one little spot, maybe here, where we'll be able to sleep without falling off the side of our mat. But the ground that we're putting the pegs into is very similar to what we were putting into last night, and well, the pegs didn't really agree with it, so I'm going to have to be a bit more careful today. We've managed to get set up, and I think that we're relatively flat. We'll see tonight. Martha's in here. What's the verdict?
Have mosquitoes changed to gnats? Because they've all transformed to a different...
Yeah, why the hell have we got so many?
If they like, can they like...
They look like fruit flies.
So strange.
Why is there like 20 fruit flies in here?
There's loads, I don't understand, they're all over there as well. There's so many, but yeah, I think it's okay. I've got a little bit of a mound where my head's going to be, but I think that'll cushion out once I lie on it. So I'm pretty happy because we haven't shown the spot yet. So Mitch, you should probably go show why we wanted to stay here.
I've not properly explained this yet, but in Finland, I got sent a GPX file, which is just like a map file that had all of these points on, which were, well, that's bright, places that lean-to shelters existed. And a lean-to shelter is like this thing here, which is basically just to help like hikers out so that they can sleep inside these huts, and there's normally a campfire and a toilet and logs already made for the campfire, and conveniently they're normally in really beautiful places, and there must be 1,000 of them in Finland. They're everywhere, which is really, really nice, but there's only certain ones that we can get to on the bike from right next to a road. A lot of them are on footpaths, but yeah, this one looks out, I'll show you from the campfire because this is the full effect, from the campfire out onto that, which is pretty amazing. And there's also a pretty tired looking boat down there that I've scoped out that I think I'm going to go and try and have a fish out on the water in. I just don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think I'm being lured into a false sense of security that I'm pretty good at lighting fires now.
Yeah,
but it's a lot easier when they're literally piling up small dry kindling for you and newspaper next to it. I'm still happy with myself. Look at that bad boy.
So when we were in Australia, years back now, we would always make fires because we were able to, and there was a lot of places like this where you could have like the fire pits, and we were in a van then while we were in a troopy. We've been craving having fires ever since we had the first van. We always just wanted this. It didn't even have to be this nice, but just the fire and everything. And then now that we've got it almost every night, it feels so good, and I have to remind myself that we wanted this for so long, sort of a pinch me moment, and it's one of my favourite things that we do in the day. Guys, I've had to swap the camera batteries over quickly because Mitch thinks he's going to get something. He says he's had a nibble, but we'll see about that. So I want to talk you through our dinner of choice tonight, which we were coming up with as we were walking around Lidl. It's a little bit fancier for us, considering what we've been eating so far has been very, very basic. This is still pretty basic. However, we've got a few more components going on. Mitch has actually just taken the rubber bit off our cafetiere, so we could use that as a secondary little pot to boil some water.
So what we're going for is, well, we picked up some mince earlier, and we're going to have that with zucchini and chili beans, which is red kidney beans, and some barbecue sauce, and we're going to have it over couscous.
Barbecue seasoning.
Barbecue seasoning.
With couscous.
That sounds really boring, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's not fully boiling yet. Oh my god, it singed my ears just from there.
I'm really happy with how that's turned out, considering we're cooking like this. I hope it tastes good. Honestly, there's never a dull moment when you're camping. Oh, Mitch, why am I walking behind you? So these flies that we were talking about at the start, they seem to be getting worse inside the tent. We don't know what they are, but Mitch just had the idea to smoke them out.
Go on, I don't want to burn a hole in the tent though. Oh shit, this is on fire. Right, make sure I don't touch anything. You reckon that's going to work?
I don't know. I really don't know what they are.
It might just make our tent smell of smoke.
Surely it already does.
Yeah. This is probably the stupidest idea, but that's all I can think of to get them out. We ain't got any spray or anything.
Can you show it on the camera?
What? The amount of there is? Yeah. No, it's so smoky in it now, but one's just landing on my face. To be fair, there is less in it now. Look, they're all these little flies. But genuinely, when I came inside here, there was over 100 of them.
But I don't see them out here.
I reckon this smoking thing's working, Moth. I'm going to shut it for a minute.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's move them. Let's move them 2 logs that I left right next to it.
What if the tent's in flames in a minute?
Look at the smoke coming out at the end of the vent.
It looks like we're hotboxing it. Oh my god, this tent is... It's coming out of everywhere.
That's good though, that'll drive them out.
Okay.
I need to get out, the fish are active.
Mitch is going solo. Out on this boat that may sink. But we'll see if it does. Oh my god. Do you need me to give you a push?
I don't think so. Can you see any water coming in?
No. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Give us a push if you can. Yeah.
Have fun.
Bye. I'll bring back loads of fish.
Okay. After we've had tea.
There's water coming in. There's water coming in.
No, there isn't.
I swear on my life, there's water coming in.
Means you're going the wrong way.
Loads of water coming in. Loads of water coming in.
Stop.
No, I swear on my life.
Oh
no! Look.
I need both 2 hands. I'll give you a push.
There should be a sign on that saying do not use.
Yeah, how's that fishing going?
Oh, I'm really sad because I was looking forward to that. That one's chained up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe another day for fish.
Okay, so I've never been so happy to so sad to potentially so happy again. I've just found the hole and it probably would have been a good idea to find that before I went out. There's the hole. But I was like, why is there such a big hole there? And I was thinking it must be for them to drain the water out of. And then someone else's boat over here has got this inside of it. And I'm pretty sure that's just to stop the water coming in.
So
whether that'll work or not.
You're going to try again?
Yeah, but there's loads of water in there now. So I need to somehow like turn it round and get all that water out of it. Or just turn it upside down. I think I'll turn it upside down because then it'll get a lot of this crap out of it as well.
Alright, so take 2. I'll give you a push. Are you happy with that?
We're in the water, I think we're on.
Okay.
Oh, please. Please.
Bye. Alright then.
Yes, I'm so happy.
So you might be wondering why I haven't gone with Mitch on his little mission, and to be honest with you, I just feel like I just want to relax, have some downtime. Since we've been going for like the past week, it's such a constant. I thought van life was quite constant and you're always sort of thinking, but camping and doing what we're doing right now is such a level up from that. Like as soon as we were up this morning, we're in the water, then you're making a fire, then you're trying to make breakfast, and everything is, well, you know, like us doing our setups like an hour each. So you're just always constantly moving, doing something, thinking about something, and then obviously when you're riding, your brain's active, your body's active. So the reason as well we wanted to come to this spot, I think, is because we were both feeling pretty tired and just wanted a more chilled night. But it's now 10 o'clock and I feel like now I'm starting to actually think, no, I need to chill. Mitch has gone out to do that because Mitch is like a golden retriever and will just keep going and going and going. He has so much energy. Whereas I thought, I brought my Kindle with me and I haven't really read much of it yet. So I've bought my Kindle. I'm going to read for a little bit, enjoy the sounds of the fire and try and wind down, and hopefully that will also mean I'll get a better sleep. So now I'm just going to chill and watch Mitch fish from all the way over there. Do you want to explain what's just going on?
There's too many ups and downs in this trip. I was just on the water, having the best time of my life. Like that was one of the best experiences of my entire life. I sit back down to check the footage that we've recorded, and the fire spits a little ember onto my favourite top. Like if there's one piece of clothing that I own that I love the most, it's this. And now it's got a big hole in it.
That's the closest I've ever seen Mitchell cry. In our nearly 9 years of being together, I genuinely thought he was about to cry.
It's the only thing I'm like emotionally attached to is clothes.
It gives it a bit of character now. Because do you know what? It'll remind you of the best experience of your life.
That's a good point, actually. I like that, thank you. Fuck off. I've also worked out that I like making my fires like Chris, like noughts and crosses.
Wow, riveting content.
Look at that.